Internal control is an essential aspect of a business as it is key to detecting and preventing fraud. It is implemented to ultimately protect a company's assets. Internal control has three objectives: making sure that the company's operations are efficient, the company's financial reporting is reliable, and that the business is compliant with applicable laws and regulations. Internal control is made up of five components: the control environment, risk assessment, control activities, information and communication, as well as monitoring. Control environment is essentially the infrastructure for all of the other components of internal control. It is important as it centers around how a company is operated by its management. The company's control consciousness and ethical values is translated into the standards of behavior for all employees to follow. Risk assessment refers to the identification and analysis of various risks that can threaten the achievement of organizational objectives. The process of risk assessment begins with estimating how serious the risk can be, and then followed by how often the risks can occur before finally proposing what actions and methods should be taken to manage the risk. Control activities follow on from risk assessment as they are the policies and procedures that the business implements. By holding an employee accountable for a specific task, management knows who is responsible if it is not completed to satisfaction. Employees are then motivated to perform the tasks well, and the risk is significantly reduced. Information recorded from a business must be reliable and consistent for it to be useful. By using documents such as sales invoices and electronic copies of company records, internal control is increased. Most people have assets that are tangible and therefore must use physical security in order to prevent the loss of these assets. These can include secured facilities, alarms, and the implementation of bodyguards. Independent verification occurs when information within the company is reviewed and reconciled. An example of independent verification could also be an audit from an external company. Information and communication refers to the need for data to be open throughout an organization. Figures and statistics must be effectively communicated from one individual to another in order for all employees to complete their tasks and responsibilities. Monitoring is essentially the assessment of an organization's internal control. It can be accomplished either through ongoing activities or through a separate evaluation when the task is completed.